My band launches on a 5-week tour of the United States. We're 2 days in, we haven't even made it to the first gig yet, and our tour bus breaks down on the side of the road just outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma. The only problem is, it's the 4th of July and nothing's open. So we quickly do a search and we find a 24-hour emergency tow service, and we call up and we're waiting down by the side of the bus, totally fish out of water in this place, when this big white pickup truck comes rolling by. The door opens, the guy gets out. He's big and burly and dirty, wearing overalls and a little stub of a burnt cigar hanging out of his mouth. And he doesn't look happy. He walks over and mumbles, "My wife and I had to cancel our 4th of July party because of this." Okay, can you look at our bus, please? He proceeds to jump on the ground and pulls himself under, disappears. We're looking down and all we see is his feet dangling out. And then he pulls himself back out, holding a couple strings in his hand. He goes, "This is what's left of your clutch. Oh boy, this is going to be expensive." He says, "We can fix this for you. My shop is down the street, but it's the 4th of July and nothing's open. So you guys are going to have to spend the night here and we can take care of it tomorrow. What are we going to do?" He says, "Grab your stuff, jump in the truck, I'll take you back to my house." Okay. We grab some bags. We decided to grab a few instruments as well. And now we're flying down the highway in this pickup truck. Well, not in the truck, in the flatbed of the pickup truck. We arrive at this guy's house, and it's we're in Oklahoma, big rural area. And we pull up to the house, and here's his house, but I can't even see where the next house is. And we go inside, a little timid. Now we're 4 pretty glam rock boys from Hollywood with our hair and our tats, and his wife is just sitting there like this. As we walk in, and we're like, "Hi." We sit down, and at this point, we're not quite sure if they've invited us over for dinner or to be dinner. So they throw some food on the grill, they hand us a few beers, and we're just kind of hanging, and the food's ready, we're eating, drinking a little bit, a little conversation. It's a little weird, but we're going through it. We finish dinner, and we decide, "Hey guys, let's grab some of the instruments." So we sit down, I get my bongo, and who's got their stuff, and we start playing. We're doing some songs acoustic, and by about the second song, I look over and I see him. The wife is smiling, and then he's bobbing his head. And next thing you know, smiles from ear to ear, and they're both having the greatest time. We're giving them a private concert on their outside deck. Despite their party being canceled, there was still entertainment. And it started getting more fun. We had a few more beers, the night's going on, and he disappears. And he comes back with an arsenal of fireworks. He's like, "I got these for the party, we're still going to use them." So he starts lighting them up. And these aren't firecrackers or little poppers, these are like bombs. He's lighting them off, and he's having a great time like a good old boy. He disappears again, and he comes back out and says, "This is how we used to do fireworks in the Old West." Woo! And he's shooting guns into the air. He's like Toucan Sam standing there. He says, "You're all going to shoot a gun tonight." So he passes it around, and I shot a gun for the first time ever that night. Bottom line is, we ended up having an amazing time. The next day, we head down to the shop, we're there for a few hours, they fix the bus, and we're able to get back on the road and continue the tour for the 5 weeks. Now, what I learned from this situation is that sometimes the most unfortunate and unexpected scenario could lead to one of the fondest memories of your life. And second, there's nothing that can quite unite people like the power of rock and roll.